Hey everybody, and thanks for coming back for another puzzle. This time I have the sixth in the series of the Inscape box collection. This one is Stonehenge's Legacy. As I mentioned in the Da Vinci's puzzle, this one is next. You can check out Da Vinci and the other ones up here. So in a similar vein, it's a escape room in a box. Got to figure out how to get out. This one, they say between 90 and 150 minutes, and it is a 4 out of 5. So not the hardest one. The Caesar one was a 4.5 out of 5. So let's look into the... Okay. The mythological connections of Stonehenge to King Arthur and his knights have been written about for centuries. Some people believe that Arthur still lives hidden in Avalon, waiting for the proper time to return and reclaim Britain. Recently, a strange energy has been detected in that country, emanating from the ancient stones of Stonehenge. It feels as if the very rock is projecting a barely audible hum. Something extraordinary is about to occur, and you have been invited to have a front row seat. Along with some top scientists of the world, you have been asked to fly to England and investigate the Druidic Circle firsthand. It seems your reputation as an expert puzzle solver has become known worldwide. When you arrive on site, you are overwhelmed by reporters asking you to explain what is happening on the grounds of Stonehenge, but you don't have any answers yet. The ancient site is crawling with scientists wielding a multitude of strange and unusual equipment. Walking into the center of the mystic circle, you can feel the hum of the stones pulsing against your skin. The noise around you begins to fade into a distant muffle. It feels like you're underwater. Suddenly, a deep voice cuts through the silence. Release me and the treasures of the ancients will be yours, the voice says, coming from nowhere and everywhere at the same time. You feel an uncontrollable urge to kneel before the center stone of this incredible structure. Placing your hands on the rock, which is warm to the touch, you find a loose panel. Opening it, a wooden box covered in symbols and mechanisms is revealed to you. Release me, the voice orders once more before there is a loud popping sound in your ear and the world returns to normal. Noticing that none of the other scientists experienced the same phenomenon or saw the artifact you recovered, you quickly hide the box under your jacket and scurry away. In your hotel room, you study the box and realize something even more valuable is locked inside. If only you could get it open. Okay. Let's take a look and see what Stonehenge has to offer. Okay, that's just the silica gel. Alright, let's put you over here. Alright. Very excited for this one. Ready? Here we go. Alright, we're going to explore all the sides as usual. We've got this come off. It rotates a little bit. Does this come out? This doesn't come out. Looks like it should line up with this. This little keyhole lines up with that. Okay, so this rotates for now. We've got 3 dials here, which releases maybe this. Okay, so these 3 dials probably release this. We've got this, doesn't do anything, but it's got a hole in it, so it's probably like a keyhole. We've got this, which is tied to this. We've got a shield. We've got all these symbols all over the place on it. Some math equations up here. This window, which is locked by this. Some more. This is like a number line. So maybe each of these leaves corresponds to... Oh, here's start. I wonder if these are all supposed to be over like that. Oh, here's more. And then on the bottom we've got whatever this mess is. I don't even know what to do with this. Okay, we'll get there. Let's start with start. So do we slide all of them over, and then does this pull out? we do that. Slide them all the way over, and then it pulls out. Oh, so this one needs to go all the way over this way. These ones go this way, and then it pulls out. No? It wants to. Why isn't it? I feel like they should just be in the middle. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now this one doesn't. This one doesn't go all the way over. Okay. On the top of this slider, the center has a little cut, and then we have this number set. So we have to line up the little cut with what these leaves represent. So this one is 4 down, which is the middle one. This one is 5 up, which is the middle one. And this one is 5 down, which is this one over here. So it should just pull right out. Is it 5 down? But there is, so there's no 5 down. This has 5 up and 5 down, which you would think is like 10. That one seems the middle. How come this one doesn't go? There we go. How they... So it doesn't match up with, so like this leaf is this leaf, which is 4 down, but this is saying it's 1. Okay, let's pull out. Oh, we found the Holy Grail. We've got a piece of Stonehenge, and we've got, oh, that's just, oh, okay, I don't understand, unless you're supposed to make it add up to 5. This leaf is 5 up, but it's 2 here. Oh, this is saying go one step further than what it's supposed to be. That's what the arrow means. So like it was this is 4 down, we went 1 step to 1. This is 5 up, we went 1 step to, and this is 5 down, which isn't on here, and we went 1 step to, okay. So on the bottom, this is going to be very difficult to, we've got these 2 shields, and they each have a little arrow pointing to these gears. These gears have symbols on them. So we will line up those symbols, and then that'll allow us to take this off. But how do we get, where are those, does this go, And you go on the top here. Goes here. We'll put it in there when the time comes. There's so many symbols all over this. Like here's this one, which it doesn't match up with that one. Okay, so this shield I think is on his chest here. This guy's chest. This one is not here at all. Here's another one of those wheels. We've got sword plus shield. I'm guessing this is equals mountain. What is this tied in with? And this middle door here is locked in place because of these. So like once I get this off, I'll be able to rotate these ones, and then I can start maybe you're supposed to make like a path. You see how they have stones on them? I don't know. We'll get there. What's next though? So the eye I saw on top here. And then the tree was where? Where was the tree? Here's another eye. So it's saying eye goes to tree. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Oh, is that like how many... Oh, it's... So this is... What's that? It's not 180, like 190 degrees, which I don't think is a... No. But eye to tree is 45. So... Is it 45? But that's not even a number. And then tree to mountain is 90. Is there another mountain? Here's an eye. Here's a sun. Here's two eyes. Oh, and you got these lines here. There's lines everywhere. And if we solve this, this will open this up. I don't think this has any relevance as just yet. But unless that's saying, I mean, how are you supposed to know what orientation this is in? Are you like, am I looking at it this way? Where it's like 50. And then the tree is 90. And then the sun is... Where's the sun? Oh no. The mountain is also 90. Here's a sun. There's a sun. Did I get it? Oh, I did. But how did I... What is it supposed to be? Oh, I thought I had it. I didn't realize these were rotating as I... Oops. So it's 30, 70, 60. Oh, there's like a little book. Nothing on the back. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. What is this pin about? I thought I actually had it. I didn't realize these were rotating as I pulled on it. 30, 70, 60. I don't know how you get that from... We'll look at the answers and find out. Okay, here's our little book. We've got a knight on the back. It's got that little arrow symbol. So we're going to have to line these up and pull this out, and then it'll... So let's see. Which way am I looking at it? This? I don't know. So the Holy Grail... It was in here. Is there one of these symbols somewhere that delineates which one it goes to? This isn't even one of the symbols, this here. Okay, I mean maybe that's later. Now we got two pieces. Now we need to figure out this one. I feel like this should just pull out, but it doesn't. It must be tied to something over here. So we have all these equations here. We still don't know what's up with the shields on the bottom. And like what? Like where do I get these numbers from? Sword? There's no sword anywhere. Oh, do these push down a little? Where does this one go? Here. So I think it pushes down. Yeah, there's a little button here. So once you get them all in, it'll allow this to rotate. So you have to like push it down like that, and then okay. Why isn't that one coming back up though? Oh, we'll get there. Okay, where are we at next? Here or here? So what symbols are on these gears? We have a cross, an arrow, a U. That. Oh, maybe that's these. That's that. That's not, no, it's that one. That's not one, that's just a cross. And that's maybe that. There's two arrows on here. Do I just point the arrows at the arrows? They're not lined up right. Well, this one's arrow. Why? So this was inside. There's a little thing in here that it was sitting in. It looks like it's tied to this somehow, but this doesn't move. This is mountain again. But mountains, other than, I mean, this guy has a bow. This guy has a spear. This guy has a shield. None of them have a sword, unless there's a guy in here that does. But so what? What is that? What am I supposed to do with that? How do we free you? That must have something to do with this. This one won't even turn. I don't want this one turned. Oh, there it goes. Oh, here's a symbol. Under the cup. Oh, but it's not one of the symbols on here. It's the same as... No, it's not. This must be King Arthur because he's got the crown. Maybe this is at the end. Does have a little symbol there, though. Okay, I mean this one was cross. I don't know why. I'm kind of like all over the place here as to why things are what they are. Alright, you know, another one you can just kind of lockpick. Now I can get these to rotate though. They have some extra space. Is that just gonna like fall out? have to somehow, I mean, maybe you probably have to make a path out of it. But I don't know how you're supposed to know, like, what the path is supposed to look like. Like this. Looks like it could go a little, you know, if it was, this was just a little bit longer. I guess I'm just going to try and have all the pieces not but then I can't, you know, have none of the pieces covering this up, which I'm struggling with a little bit down. Oh, there we go. I'm going to have to do some of this like upside down, so you might not be able to see. There we go. So that's all it was. What? There's nothing blocking it. Unless I'm just missing something. None of these pieces. Like, I thought that there would be little wheels sticking out. How is this? Well, we got the piece out. I guess it's just literally to not have any of these pieces over top of it, and then it comes out. Okay. So I think we're on to this next, because this piece has a symbol on it. So I think we found all four. So like, here's the grail with this symbol. We don't know what to do with this wheel, but it has a symbol on it. But this, like the way this is, the numbers is like 40 is always pointing to 40. It's pointing to the same number. I don't know what you're actually supposed to do with this, but it's got a symbol on it, and there's a wheel here. Stonehenge is this piece, Grail is this, and the lion is this guy here. So the lion has this upward triangle. I think the two lines are giving the orientation. So like this is the bottom, this is the bottom, this is the bottom, and this is the bottom. So he's just got, so it's the first slot. The Grail is the downward triangle, which is the second slot. The Stonehenge is the downward triangle with the lion, or the line, which is this one. And the wheel is it just a downward, just a triangle? I think there's a line there. You can't, I'm not even going to be able to show it to you, but right under the wheel is a line that makes it look like this triangle here. So I think if we do this, maybe this one, there we go. Okay. We've got Excalibur, which I'm guessing goes here. And we turn it and something happens. Oh, okay. So we turned it and, oh, okay, you see, watching the hole there. See that little piece of wood? That was just sitting inside of this. Okay, so that, but we can't until this is out of the way. But we're still missing a piece. We have 4 pieces of Stonehenge, but we're missing one of the big ones. The only place it could be is here. So it needs to go up. How can I get that out? Because we've got this one goes here, like this way, nope, this, and then how do we get it to, oh, there we go. You push it back to push that little button down. This one goes here, there you go. This one goes here, and then I guess you're supposed to use this one to turn it. So I'm just missing this piece. And then I guess when this lines up with this, this will come out. And then we can lift this up to take this out. But how do we get the turn? How do we get this one out? What could be locking it aside from this? So I can turn it a little bit. The other Stonehenge piece has to be in here. I don't have it, right? Okay. How do we get this open? I feel like the only thing that could be locking it is, oh, this? Do I push? Ah, you just push that. Oh, it's spring loaded. So I just push this in and then rotate it. And we've got our last piece of Stonehenge, if I can get it out. Oh, there's the knight with the other shield. This shield. How are you supposed to push that in? Like, what tool was... Oh, you're probably supposed to use the grail. You use the grail to push it in. And then you can rotate it. Okay, so there's the other knight with that shield. But how did we determine? So that one was the cross, right? Because this was on here like this. This needs to go here. So it's the cross. How do we determine? Maybe it's his sword. It's supposed to be a sword. And then this guy has a lance or a spear, which I guess is this. That looks like a tip of a spear right there. And this one looks like the hilt of a sword. I mean, okay, I get it, but I don't know if I agree with it. Alright, let's... Okay, you go there. Where'd the other one go? Here it is. You go here. Oh, no, it goes this way. Okay. You go there, and now we can turn it. That's it. There we go. Okay, now we can lift this up to give us Merlin. Merlin was in there. He's got a little thing that looks like it probably fits in here, which we turn, I'm assuming. Turn and pull. And then pull the whole thing out. Here's our little paper. And here's our coin. Congratulations, you made it to the inside of the mysterious box, but the journey has only just begun. Scan the QR code. So who knows if this page is even going to be live, since the hint page wasn't. Oh, it is. You open the last chamber and take out the ancient coin. As soon as you hold it in your hand, the vibrations you already felt in Stonehenge start again. The feeling of being underwater overwhelms you once again. Thanks to you, I have regained my freedom. Honor this symbol of mine. It can be used as a pledge for a service that I, Merlin, will give you in return as thanks for your help. But my vision tells me you will not be denied success on your own. So guard the coin, because together with more of these coins, an even greater treasure awaits you. And then he returns to normal. The news reports that an extraordinary phenomenon is said to have occurred at Stonehenge on the same day. At the same time that the token was removed from its block, a glowing rainbow-colored ball of light rose from the center of the druidic circle and shot up into the sky. The scientists could not explain the event. Only you know the truth about what happened that day. Okay, so let's put our, I'm assuming will be the first one on the list. Time in minutes. You know what, I had taken a break and I had accidentally touched the timer on this and started it. But I think we were right around, my current audio is running at about 15 minutes. Now it says 14. And I think the previous one was about 45, so we'll say 60. I mean, that's close enough. I mean, our newsletter, comment, what could our comment be? Pretty good overall. Not sure how. Maybe, is this where this comes into play? Did we do this one too soon? Like, is this, like, so it was I to tree, so we put it here and point it at the tree, which is 90, but I don't think that was, the number was, doesn't have a gap in it? Oh, there, the number is 30. But how, I mean, how are you supposed to orient it? Because okay, it's 30 if I do this. Unless you're supposed to, like, so this is probably telling you how to orient it, but there's no, so let's try one of the other ones. So this one, tree to mountain, where's the mountain? Mountain to sun. But there needs to be something on here to tell you how to orient it. Oops. You know, and then tree, there's the mountain. But again, nothing on how to orient it. So it could be any number. Unless you're supposed to use this symbol and face it down. Face it where the line is pointing, and then do this, which is 70. Is that what our last number was? 60. Yeah, okay. And this one, mountain to sun. Oops. Mountain to sun, it's showing as 50. Which here it was 70. So I don't know. So I guess we kind of figured that out. Some parts can be skipped, but still enjoyable. Submit. Well, probably the first one. Because like I said, we got it prior to the Kickstarter. Oh, someone else is already on here. I think that's the creator, though. 100 minutes. I think this person is the creator, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt. Let's put our pieces together, see where we're at. You go there, you go there, you go there. Da Vinci goes here, horse goes here. So we got, what are we at? 2, 4, 6. So we have 2 more. One's going to go here. And then the other one will probably go here. And then let's flip them over and just see what... I mean, we can't solve anything yet. But it's giving us, like, the medical symbol is I, the Celtic knot is E. And then we're going to make like a word out of this or something. So maybe we'll get 1 or 2 more hints as to what some of the letters are. I wonder if we can figure out, is there a way to figure out what the next theme is? Probably not. So we did, this is like the Maya, I guess, Stonehenge, Caesar, Egypt we did, Wild West we did, Da Vinci. Like previously, this was the first one we got, so we were able to determine that Rome and Caesar was next, which we did. We weren't able to discern that just from this. I think I was able to pick out that was Stonehenge from that, but no hints here as to what the next theme is. We will keep all of you off to the side. See if we can do a quick reset here. Okay, there you go. That is the Stonehenge box from Inscape Puzzles. Pretty good, other than the fact that you can skip over some things. Definitely stronger than the Da Vinci box. I liked it better than the Maya box too, but I think still overall, I still think I like the Pharaoh's Secret the best because it was more of a mechanical puzzle. Like a strictly mechanical puzzle where this piece affects that piece, which affects this, which, I mean, this has it, but then you also have the ciphers that you have to figure out. But again, we were able to skip over some parts. Why can't I get this to... This is kind of driving me nuts. It just doesn't... Oh, there we go. It was just stuck on something. There we go. Now it won't. I don't know. Difficulty is probably right about right. I think they had it like at a 4 out of 5. I think I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I like the presentation. All of them. All of the presentation looks great on all these boxes. But because I could skip over some parts, it kind of took away a little bit of the fun. But If you like it, I've left the Kickstarter link below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment so you can be aware when new content comes out. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.